welcome into Lady Bulldogs softball. Tonight's contest between the visiting Lebanon Blue Devils and your Smyrna Lady Bulldogs will take place here in just a few minutes. We will do starting lineups here momentarily. We will be live when we do that. We'll be right back.
Abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators are important in this process too. Fans can help promote good sportsmanship by observing rules of fair play. Each fan is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. Spectators can support their high school by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheating. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of high school athletics. The TSSAA hopes you enjoy the game and support your athletes and your high school in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Smyrna High School and tonight's contest between the Lebanon Lady Blue Devils and your Smyrna Lady Bulldogs. Starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Blue Devils. Batting first, playing left field, number 23, Tegan Fecho. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 1, Reagan Schmitz. Batting third, playing third base, number 22, Alyssa Horn. Batting fourth, playing right field, number 10, Shiley Essery. Batting fifth and catching, number 9, Keely Davis. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 17, Kaylee Leah. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 11, Caitlin Greer. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 8, Kendall Robinson. Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 44, Kenzie Jordan. And in the flex position tonight, the pitcher, number 20, Amaya Hodge. And now, the lineup for your Lady Bulldogs. Batting first, the pitcher, number 10, Adeze Nobo. Batting second, playing third base, number 5, Talia Paredes. Batting third, the center field tonight, the right fielder, number 3, Gracie Mosley. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Direct your attention down the right field line. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. first for Lebanon. Batting first for Lebanon, number 23, Tegan Fecho. The lefty getting things started here for Lebanon in the top of the first. Takes the first pitch, pulls it into the gap between first and second into right field for a leadoff single. So Fecho is aboard. Now batting number 1, Reagan Schmitz. So Schmitz will step in with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch inside, gets past Skalnick. So the wild pitch is going to allow the runner to move to second. Putting a runner in scoring position for Lebanon early. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is up, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Defense for the Bulldogs. Left field is Aaliyah Barnes. Center field, Sarah Quintal. Right field, Gracie Mosley. Third base, Talia Paredes. Shortstop, Kylie Travis. Second base, Star Paredes. First base, Kyla Lowe. Shayla Skalnick is behind the plate. And Adeze Nobo gets that pitch fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Swung on, fouled off the ankle. That is going to be quite painful on a chilly night. As it stands right this moment, it is 43, feels like 37, so that's going to feel like a rock off the ankle. So Schmitz will step back in the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch up, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch misses down and in. Ball 4. That'll put the first 2 runners aboard for Lebanon here in the top of the first. Now batting number 22, Alyssa Horn. So Horn will step in. Runners at first and second, nobody out. We are in the top of the first inning. The first pitch to Horn, shows bunt, pops it up, foul. No balls in the strike. The 0-1. Misses wide. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Down and away, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second, nobody out. The 2-2 swung on, grounded to short. Travis goes to third, Paredes to first, not in time. The fielder's choice will lead to the first Bulldog out. So Runners back at first and second. Now batting number 10, Shiley Essery. Essery bats with runners at first and second. Takes the first pitch down and away, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Called. Strike 2. Throw to second. Not in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch swung on. It's popped up. Quintal comes in, makes the catch, gets it in quickly for out number 2. Now batting number 9, Keely Davis. So Davis will step in. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. The pitch from Nobo. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Misses down and away. Gets underneath Skalnick. So the passed ball is going to allow both runners to move up. Putting runners at second and third with 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike on Davis at the plate. The pitch misses up. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Swung on. Fouled straight back. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners at second and third for the Blue Devils here in the top of the first. The 2-2 swung on. That's lined into left field right at Barnes, who makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Blue Devils in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of 1. Bulldogs coming to bat. Bottom of the first, Bulldogs coming to bat. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the pitcher, number 10, Adeze Nobo. Nobo is going to allow Nobo to score from second. Now Paredes is hung, but she goes back safely. So Paredes swaps places with Nobo, scores the first Bulldog run. Now batting, the center fielder, number 21, Sarah Quintal. The Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Swung on, flied into right center field. That's going to get down. Quintal going to round, big turn around first, throw back into second. So Quintal drives in the second Bulldog run with a fly ball into right center. Now batting, the first baseman, number 1, Kyla Lowe. Bulldogs lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Runner on first, nobody out for Lowe. Swings at the first pitch, bounces it to second. Second baseman picks it up, tags Quintal as she goes by, goes to first in time for the double play. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the catcher, number 8, Shayla Skalnick. So that's 2 quick outs. And that'll bring Skalnick to the plate with nobody on. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, popped up, a mile high. Second baseman makes the call, makes the catch for out number 3. That does it for the Bulldogs, but they score twice. We'll go to the top of the second. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Top of the second. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Batting first, number 17, Kaylee Leah. So Leah will step in to try to get things started for the Blue Devils. Nobo's pitch fouled off. No balls and a strike. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, and Lowe. Skalnick behind the plate. And Adeze Nobo back in the circle for inning number 2. That pitch fouled straight back for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 6 o'clock start time has helped the Bulldogs' right side of the field. They're a little bit of a problem. That pitch fouled off. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swung on. Fouled the other way. 4 pitches, 4 foul balls. Leah is at the plate to swing the bat. The 0-2. Swung on. 5 for 5. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Up. Not a bad miss right there. Change her eyesight a little bit. Maybe back her off some. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on. Grounded to short. Travis to Low for out number 1. Now batting number 11, Caitlin Greer. So Greer will step in. Nobody on, 1 away. We're in the top of the 2nd. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Pitch down and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs come into this game at 5-1. 1-0 in district play. Pitch fouled out of play. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs face a tough gauntlet of the next several games, as they are all district games. They will play Lebanon tonight, and Monday they play Laverne at Laverne, and then they're at Wilson Central, and then Stewart's Creek at home. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Well, that is out number 2 here in the top of the 2nd. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0. Called strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. It appears we are having some internet issues. I do apologize. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bear with us as the image does come back relatively quickly. Seems like forever, but it is actually not. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch misses up, ball 4. So Nobo issues the walk. That will bring the 9-hitter to the plate. Now batting number 44, Kenzie Jordan. So runner on first, 2 outs for the Lady Blue Devils. First pitch, swung on, fouled off. No balls and a strike. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the second. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Swung on, fouled, out of play. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. Monday's game against Laverne will be at the same time. It'll be a varsity-only 6 o'clock start. 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Skalnick completes the strikeout with the throw down to first. We will go to the bottom of the second. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Bottom of the second, Bulldogs lead 2-0. Leading off for the Bulldogs, number 12, Kylie Travis. So Travis will step in, get things started for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. Takes the first pitch for a called strike 1. No balls and a strike. That pitch is up. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on, grounded off the face of the dugout. Coach Drayton sort of makes a play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kind of a kick save down there in the third base coach's box. The 1-2. Up and away. Ball 2. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on, flied into left field. That is just foul. Travis gave that one a ride. So she'll come back to the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on just as far, a little further foul. That pitch misses everything. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Travis has worked the count full. The payoff pitch, lined hard foul. Drayton wanted no part of that one. Jumped out of the way. Travis hangs on. I'm not sure how the stream is doing over on YouTube. It's a little better. The payoff pitch misses up and in. Travis works the walk. So the leadoff hitter aboard for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. So Bailey will step into the box with a runner at first and nobody out. The pitch misses down in the dirt. Travis reads it, heads for second. Throw down, not in time. So the ball in the dirt, wild pitch moves Travis to second. Now a runner in scoring position for Bailey as. The 1-0. Grounded to the left side. Shortstop. Checks second. Goes to first. In time. Throw back. Travis slides in safely. Pops up. She heads home. Bulldogs score again. Heads up base running by Travis. So the errant throw at third allows the base runner. So Paredes will step in. Nobody on, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the second. Takes one off the knee, so she will go to first. Bulldog lineup. Now batting, the left fielder, number 2, Aaliyah Barnes. The Bulldogs tack one on. Now lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Paredes, the runner at first. Barnes steps in. She's ready. And the pitch. Up and away. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Down. Ball 2. The 2-0. Called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Barnes could get on. She'll be followed by the top of the lineup. Quintal. The 2-1. That misses up. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Misses down. Barnes works the 5-pitch walk. She goes to first. That puts runners at first and second for the Bulldogs. That brings back the top of the lineup. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the pitcher, number 10, Adeze Nobo. So Nobo will come to the plate with runners at first and second and 1 out. Nobo doubled to straightaway center in her first at bat. The center fielder is a step off the fence. She is not going to get burned this time. As Nobo drops one in front of her, probably can get a double out of that, and she's going to go for it. 1 run is going to score. Barnes stops at third. So another double for Nobo. That puts runners at second and third, and that's going to bring the Lebanon coach out of the dugout. We'll pause as he talks to his pitcher. All right, conversation had. Runners at second and third. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. So Paredes will step in. Barnes, the runner at third. Nobo, the runner at second. Going to need Coach Drayton to make a few more plays down in the third base coach's box. He tries to run from these, and I don't get it. The pitch to Paredes bounces, gets her in the foot, so she will go to first. Now batting, center fielder, number 21, Sarah Quintal. So Quintal with a chance to break things open. The Lebanon coach calling another timeout. We're going to see a pitching change. We'll pause. All right, so now Quintal will actually get to bat, except she'll be batting against Alyssa Horn, who now takes over in the circle for the Lady Blue Devils. First pitch to Quintal, misses wide, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Quintal getting the sign from Coach Drayton. The pitch. Taken for a called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not a bad idea to make a new pitcher throw a strike before you take a swing. No sense in helping them out when they are in a desperate situation here in the bottom of the second with bases loaded. 2 runs are already in and only 1 out. The 1-1 goes over the plate. High. 2 balls and a strike. The Lebanon coach is fit to be tied down in third base dugout. The 2-1 misses in, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. So Quintal, a lot of opportunities here for an RBI. A walk, a hit by pitch. All of those work. A sacrifice fly. She takes that pitch for a called strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the second. They have scored 2 so far. Look to add to that here. The 2-2 swung on. That's hit to straightaway center. Center fielder playing very deep. Barnes tags. Is going to score the 5th Bulldog run. And that's going to put runners at second and third. Now batting the first baseman, number 1, Kyla Lowe. So Lowe's going to step in. Bulldogs have scored 3 in the inning. Pitch is up, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And they have done that on 1 hit. Walks, hit by pitches will kill you at this level and beyond. That pitch popped up to the right side. Second baseman makes the call, makes the catch for out number 3. That does it for the Bulldogs. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch swung on. That is fouled. That's going to get out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. So Fetcho will step back in. Nobody on, nobody out. The 0-2. Again, we are having some technical issues with the stream on Facebook. It does not look like YouTube is going down quite as often. So if you'd like to flip over to YouTube, you get the exact same stream. Ground ball back to Nobo, who goes to low for out number 1. Now batting number 1, Reagan Schmitz. So if you want to flip over to YouTube, you get the exact same stream. And it seems to be more stable over there than on Facebook. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Umpires having a conversation. So they're going to call catcher's interference on Skalnick. So the runner is going to go to first. Now batting number 22, Alyssa Horn. So Horn will step in. Horn reached on a fielder's choice in her first at bat. Batting with a runner at first and 1 out. Pitch fouled straight back. No balls and a strike. We're in the top of the 3rd. Bulldogs lead 5-0 over the Lebanon Lady Blue Devils. The 0-1. Swung on. That gets through between the shortstop and 3rd into left field. Barnes up with it quickly. Holding her to a single. Essery steps into the box. First pitch from Nobo, swung on, fouled off. No balls and a strike. Essery does not like how long Nobo's taking to get the sign in the beginner pitch. The 0-1. Misses down. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled off the first base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Nobo has been the workhorse for the Bulldogs on the mound so far in this young season. We are in game number 7, and I believe she's thrown in 6 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Pitch fouled off. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on. That is fouled out of play. We will do it again. We are out of softballs yet again. And I know Coach Drayton's got enough players in that dugout to start sending people after these, instead of relying on them to come back. A ball and 2 strikes on Essery. Nobo to the plate. A defensive swing to ground ball to low at first. She picks it up, steps on the bag. So the ground out does move the runners, putting runners at second and third with 2 outs. Now batting number 9, Keely Davis. So Davis will step in. Pitch taken for a called strike 3. That does it for Lebanon in the top of the third. We'll go to the bottom of 3. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Bottom 3, Bulldogs lead 5-0. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the catcher, number 8, Shayla Skalnick. So Skalnick will step in. She flied out in her first at bat. She bats with nobody on, of course, here to lead off the bottom of the second. Pitch wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I apologize. As I was saying, the link for YouTube, if you go to YouTube and look up the Smyrna Lady Bulldogs softball boosters and click on the page, you can find our live link there. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, this stream is in both places. It's on Facebook and on YouTube. I don't know why we're having such issues with the stream tonight. The 2-0. Swung on. That's foul down the third baseline. Coach Drayton's going to have to make a play before the night's over. This ducking and dodging, he's going to have to be better than that. As he wanders back into the outfield to the 2-1. Pitch up and away. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to the Bulldog catcher. The 3-1. Swung on. That is going to get out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs back in action on Monday. We'll bring that game to you live from Laverne. It is a 6 o'clock varsity only start. Payoff pitch. Skalnick works the walk to lead off the innings. She goes to first. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. So Travis will step in with a runner at first and nobody out. Again, try, if Facebook is giving you a hard time as it is us, try YouTube. It may still be the same stream, but every time I've flipped over to check, pitch taken for a call, strike one. Every time I've flipped over to check, the stream has been running live. So I don't know if it's just Facebook or if it's the stream in general. But two options, give them both a shot. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. No balls, two strikes. Travis steps back in the box. The pitch, up and away, ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, we will bring most of next week to you live. We get into some problems Friday and Saturday. The 1-2 swung on. That is flied foul. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. But that's to worry about another day. We will have all of the district games next week. If you want a fun softball atmosphere, make plans to be here Thursday when Stewart's Creek comes to Smyrna. The 1-2 hits Travis in the back foot. So she will go to first. That puts runners on first and second for the designated player. Now batting, the designated player, number 16, Charlie Baliaz. So Baliaz steps in. Takes the first pitch inside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. We're in the bottom of the third. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Looking to tack on here. The 2-0. In, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0. Taken for a call, strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. Also, I believe if you're looking for the YouTube link, if you will look in the post from today, it is there. Pitch inside, ball 4. So that's going to walk Baliaz. That's going to load the bases. And that's going to bring both coaches to the plate. We're going to see the DP flex swap. So Mosley's going to be the runner. I'm not sure why the Lebanon coach is coming to the plate. Looks like we're going to see another change in the lineup. Nope, he is questioning Drayton's lineup, it looks like. So Mosley is the new runner at third.
She's the flex.
So the flex is in for the DP at first. And I'm not sure what the question is going on right now. So Charlie the new runner at first is number 3, Gracie Mosley. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes. So that was what the question was. Bailey Az usually wears number 18, but if you have been part of Lady Bulldog softball for any time at all, you know that the different uniforms sometimes produce different numbers. That pitch misses down, ball 1, and that brings Lebanon coach out of the dugout. We will pause as he talks to his defense. So, pitching change has been made. The new pitcher is number 44, Kenzie Jordan. Jordan comes over from first. She inherits a 1-0 count on Paredes. Bases loaded, nobody out. Misses high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Check that. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, as I say, inherited, and go back on that immediately. The 2-0 to Paredes. Called strike 1, 2 balls and a strike. As I was saying, the YouTube link and the Game Changer link should both be on all of the posts that we make for the live videos, live streaming. That pitch on Paredes called strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on. That is hit foul down the third base line. Skalnick dances out of the way. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on. That's popped up to the right side. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch. Second and third tag. Skalnick scores. Travis moves to third. Mosley wisely stays put. So the sacrifice fly scores another Bulldog run. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the left fielder, number 2, Aaliyah Barnes. So Barnes will step into the box. Runners at first and third with 1 out. 1 run is in. Bulldogs now lead 6-0. Barnes fake bunts, pulls it back as Mosley takes second. Called strike one. So now runners at second and third for Barnes, who will step back into the box. No balls and a strike. That pitch misses high. Ball two. One. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Bulldogs have done this with no hits this inning. Pitch called. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They've scored a run, have runners on second and third, and have yet to record a hit. Walks and hit batters are very detrimental. Swung on. The English on that ball gets the ball past the pitcher. Shortstop picks it up, puts it in her pocket. So Barnes, with the infield single, is going to go to first. That's going to put runners at the corners and get us back to the top of the lineup. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the pitcher number 10, Adeze Nobo. So Bulldogs now lead 7-0, 2 runs in the inning. Nobo at the plate. She has doubled twice. She has runners at first and third. If she'll wait 1 pitch, and she does, the wild pitch allows Barnes to take second. Nobo pulls it back, takes it as a ball. So runners at second and third with 1 out. Runners at second, again, runners at second and third, 1 out. Nobo will step back in the box. The pitch swung on. That is lined foul down the third baseline. That truly looked like it was hit harder than it was. She got it right off the end of the bat and hooked it foul. Center fielder's decided to take about 6 steps in from the fence. She's still very deep out there. Pitch, Nobo flies it into right field. Right fielder over, makes the catch. Everybody tags. Mosley is going to score from third. Barnes moves to third. Bulldogs lead 8-0 on the sacrifice fly from Nobo. So now a runner at third. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. Paredes flips around and is going to switch hit. Sees the first pitch and lines it into center field. Center fielder to her left makes the catch for out number 3. That does it for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the inning, but they score 3 times. We'll go to the top of the 4th. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Top of the fourth. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Batting first for Lebanon, number 17, Kaylee Leah. Leah grounded out in her first at bat after fouling off, I want to say, about 7 pitches. Takes a pitch down, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch lined over low at first into right field. Mosley up with it. So the single is going to put the leadoff hitter aboard. Now batting number 11, Caitlin Greer. Greer grounds the ball to the right side. That gets under low and past Paredes. Mosley up with it. They're going to hang the runner between second and third. The runner decides, I'm not sure what she was thinking right there, to be quite honest with you. So the fielder's choice is going to put a runner at first. Actually, I believe that's a single, and then the mistake, the base running mistake between first and second. Pitch called, strike one, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch misses wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, popped up, it's in foul territory, low, gives chase, it's going to get out of play, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Batter is number 8, Kendall Robinson. I was trying to fix my scoring on the previous play, so I wasn't able to get that announced. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. So the swinging strikeout gets out number 2 for the Bulldogs here in the top of the fourth. Now batting number 44, Kenzie Jordan. So the pitch fouled off. No balls and a strike. Fett, our trainer, attempts to make a play, makes it ugly. The 0-1 swung on. It's popped up to the left side. Travis calls for it at short, makes the catch for out number 3. That does it for the Blue Devils in the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of 4. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Bottom of the fourth, Bulldogs lead 8-0. Looks like Coach Drayton is making a change in the lineup for hitting. I would assume we'll go back on defense. The next hitter is the change, so we'll go over that in just a minute. So Drayton talking about I'm assuming all of the changes with the umpire. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 21, Sarah Quintal. So Quintal to lead things off for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the fourth, leading 8-0. Coach Drayton going to his bench. Quintal takes that pitch high, ball one for the next batter. Again, we'll get there when the time is right. The 1-0. Misses down and in, ball two. Quintal has singled and has a sacrifice fly in 2 trips. The 2-0. Swung on. That's lined into left center field. That ball is deep. It's going to one-hop the wall. Quintal is going to cruise into second with a stand-up double to lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 23, Jordan Franklin. So Franklin is the batter in place of Lowe. Takes the first pitch inside and down, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Misses high, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Swung on. It's popped up to the right side. First baseman makes that interesting for out number 1. So runner at second and 1 out. Now batting the catcher, number 8, Shayla Skalnick. So Skalnick steps in. She has flied out and walked in 2 trips. Swings at the first pitch, lines it into center field. Center fielder makes the catch, throws to second. Oh, no. No, sir. That is a terrible call in the field on the double play. That was not good at all. So we'll go to the top of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Top 5. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Pitch misses down. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Leading things off for Lebanon is the leadoff batter, number 23, Tegan Fecho. The 1-0. Swung on, slapped foul. No balls and 1 ball, 1 strike. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield, Paredes, Travis, Paredes, Lowe, Skalnick behind the plate, and Workhorse Nobo back in the circle. Pitch slapped, foul down the third base line. As the Lebanon coach just shakes his head and goes over and kicks at the line to show that he does not agree with the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 swung on. That is fouled off the hitter in the box. Count, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Wide, ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Make sure you like the page, the Facebook page. Make sure you follow the Facebook page. That way you're notified when we go live. But also know that in that instance, we are live on YouTube as well. So if the stream is giving you a hard time, tries to check her swing, can't do it. Swinging, strike 3. That's out 1 of the inning. Now batting number 1, Reagan Schmitz. So Schmitz will step in with 1 out and nobody on. Schmitz has walked and reached by catcher's interference. Pitch 1, taken for a call, strike 1. But know that when we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube as well. So if Facebook is giving you a problem, check YouTube. Same name in both places. Makes it easy to find. Pitch slapped to second. Paredes to first for out number 2. With 2 outs and nobody on. Now batting number 22, Alyssa Horn. So Horn will step in. She has reached on a fielder's choice and singled in 2 trips. Both links will be on all of the will be available on the posts on game day. So the game day post will have the link to YouTube, it'll have the link to Game Changer, and of course Facebook is its own. The 1-0 fouled out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. So give you a lot of opportunities if you can't come out. Again, if you want to see a tense, fun softball atmosphere, make plans to be at Smyrna on Thursday. That pitch fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. When Stewart's Creek comes across town to play Smyrna, it is a loud, tense, fun softball environment. A great game between major rivals. Pitch is wide, ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, make plans to be here next Thursday. That'll be a 5 o'clock JV, 6:30 varsity. Two, misses up, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on. That's fouled off. Count remains full. We will be live with you Monday for Laverne. We will bring you the varsity game on Tuesday at Wilson Central. And then we'll bring you both the balls piled off. Still 3-2. The payoff pitch. Down and in, ball 4. So Horn works the walk. Now batting number 10, Shiley Essery. Essery will step in. Runner at first, 2 outs for the Blue Devils. Takes the first pitch from Nobo high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch flied into right field. Mosley goes back, makes the catch for out number 3. That ends the top of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of 5. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Bottom of the 5th, Bulldogs lead 8-0. We will see 6, 7, 8 come to the plate for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. So Travis will step in. She has walked and been hit by a pitch in 2 trips. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. No balls and a strike. Travis collects herself, steps back in the box. The 0-1. Misses up, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on. That is flied into left field. That left fielder makes the play in foul territory for out number 1. So with nobody on and 1 out, now batting for the Bulldogs, the right fielder, number 3, Gracie Mosley. Mosley was put into run for Baliaz, stays in the game, or in the hitting part of the lineup. And somebody with the flash just about ruined that swing. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, grounded, foul down the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Misses wide. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs lead 8-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mosley goes down swinging for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes. So Paredes will step in. She's been hit by a pitch and has a sac fly in 2 trips. So she steps in. The pitch misses. It's off. Okay, she kind of acted like it went off her foot. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on. That is lined into left field. That's going to get down for a hit. So it looks like we're going to see a hitter here. For the bottom of the order. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 20, Nicole Tomberlin. So Tomberlin will step in as the pinch hitter. Runner on first, 2 outs, with the Bulldogs leading 8-0. Tomberlin. First pitch. Taken up and out for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Wide, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Paredes, the runner at first with 2 outs. The 2-0 to Tomberlin. Swung on, lined to the shortstop. Makes the catch for out number 3. So the line drive is out number 3. That does it for the Bulldogs in the 5th. We'll go to the top of 6. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Top of the sixth, Bulldogs lead 8-0. Leading off number 9, Keely Davis. Davis has lined out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch from Nobo, flied into right center field. Quintal giving chase, makes the catch for out number 1. Now batting number 17, Kaylee Leah. Can't tell if that's the wire. So Leah steps in. First pitch called, strike 1. Leah has ground out and singled in 2 trips. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield, Paredes, Travis. Paredes low. That ball hit into center field. Quintal goes back, gives chase, gets underneath it, makes the catch for out number 2. So Skalnick is behind the plate. And Adeze Nobo is back. Now batting number 11, Caitlin Greer. So Greer steps in. She has struck out and singled in 2 trips. First pitch popped out of play, foul. No balls and a strike. It's the wire. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swung on. That's lined into center field. Quintal makes all 3 outs in the inning with the running catch in the gap. So the line out is out number 3. And that does it for the Blue Devils in the top of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of 6. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Bottom of the 6th, Bulldogs lead 8-0. 1-2-3 coming to the plate for the Bulldogs. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the pitcher number 10, Adeze Nobo. So Nobo has doubled twice and a sac fly in her 3 trips to the plate this evening. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it out of play, strike 1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, flied into right field. The right fielder makes the catch for out number 1. So nobody on. Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. Paredes swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. No balls and a strike. Paredes back on the left side of the plate in this at bat. The 0-1. Swing, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Appreciate everybody sticking with us through the technical difficulties and the up and down stream. Again, I'm not sure that's going to be a signal issue. Hopefully YouTube was not quite as bad. The 1-2 grounded up the middle. Second baseman picks it up, goes to first for out number 2. So 2 outs, nobody on. Now batting the center fielder, number 21, Sarah Quintal. So Quintal will step in. She is singled, doubled, and has a sacrifice fly in 3 trips. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, make sure you have liked and followed the Facebook page, because it will notify you when we go live. That way you can find the stream either on Facebook or YouTube. That way you're notified. Again, once we're live on Facebook, we are also live on YouTube. The 1-0, swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So if you follow the page, it will notify you. A lot of softball coming up next week. A lot of district rivalries, district games. The 1-1 grounded through the left side. That gets under a diving shortstop into left field. So Quintal aboard with 2 outs. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the first baseman, number 1, Kyla Lowe. So Lowe is re-entered in the hitting order for Franklin. Franklin batted in this position in the last at bat. Lowe has grounded out and flied out in 2 trips. First pitch wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, we will be live with varsity on Monday and Tuesday, 6 and 6:30 respectively. Lowe takes that pitch off the front arm. She goes to first. That puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. Now batting the catcher, number 8, Shayla Skalnick. Skalnick will step in. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Again, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday we'll bring you both the JV and the varsity. Pitch down, ball 1. And that'll be a 5 and 6:30 times on Thursday. Make your plans to be here Thursday for certain. Again, Stewart's Creek comes to town. Always a great atmosphere, great game, fun to watch. The 1-0, that's lined into left center field. That's going to get down. Travis rounds third. She scores. Lowe is going to go into third. Skalnick with a double to straightaway to almost left of center. Will score another Bulldog run, making it 9-0. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. Bulldogs 1 run away from ending this district game. Again, make sure to join us on Monday. Pitch grounded foul. Travis has walked, been hit by a pitch, and flied out in 3 trips. The 0-1. Misses in ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Up, ball 1. Check that, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Join us Monday as we bring you another district game from Laverne. Bulldogs travel north to take on the Wolverines. Pitch misses down and away, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. That is a 6 o'clock varsity only game and start time. We will bring that one to you live. Make sure you have downloaded Game Changer. That'll be very important if you want to follow the ladies during the Warrior and during the Bob Jones. Pitch popped foul into left field. Top of the 7th. This is it. Batting first, number 8, Kendall Robinson. So Robinson will step in against the Bulldog ace. She has walked and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Barnes, Quintal, Mosley. The infield, Paredes, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. That ball lined into left center field off the bottom of the wall. Robinson with a stand-up double to lead off the top of the 7th. Now batting number 44, Kenzie Jordan. So Jordan will step in. She has struck out and grounded out in 2 trips. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Pitch is down. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Once again, thank you for bearing with us through the ups and downs of the stream and the technical difficulties and the fun stuff that seems to come with a lot of the casts nowadays with more people live streaming. It does cut down on the signal. The 1-1, up and away, ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. We do our best to bring you what we can. But again, as I was saying in the last half, make sure you've downloaded Game Changer. That pitch swung on, popped up to the right side. Paredes makes the catch behind first for out number 1. 1 out, nobody on. We'll go back to the top of the lineup. Now batting number 23, Tegan Fecho. So Fecho steps in. She is singled, grounded out, and struck out in 3 trips. Takes the first pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Make sure you've downloaded Game Changer, or you can click on the link that will be available each day for on game day. The 1-0 fouled back into the net. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think during the Warrior and Bob Jones, the only games we'll live stream will be that Monday. Everything else will be available to you live on Game Changer. Pitch swung on, fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second. Pitch wide. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch popped up to the left side. Travis calls for it, makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting number 1, Reagan Schmitz. So 2 outs, runner on second. Nobo delivers a call, strike 1, no balls and a strike. Bulldogs look to go 2-0 in district play. If they can hold on here. Pitch wide, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. And again, 3 district games next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. All will be brought to you live. The 1-1 swung on. That is lined into right field. That is over Mosley's head. That 2 hops the wall. 1 run is going to score. Schmitz with the triple is going to be at third with 2 outs. Now batting number 22, Alyssa Horn. There goes the shutout. Bulldogs now lead 9-1. The first pitch to Horn, down, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 swung on, grounded foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, up, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs lead 9-1. We're in the top of the 7th. Shutout is gone. The 2-2 lined to Paredes at second for out number 3. So that'll do it. With the soft line drive, that'll end the game. Bulldogs take game 2 of district play 9-1 against the Blue Devils from Lebanon. So we will celebrate and enjoy win number 6 of this young season. That is 6 in a row. The Bulldogs are now 6-1. After losing to Riverdale to start the season, they've run off 6 straight wins. We will be back with you on Monday. If you want to come out to Laverne, come on, watch some live softball. If not, we'll bring that one to you live. Join us then. Until then, go Dogs. What you are seeing there is something that Coach Drayton has instilled in his softball teams over the years. It is the alma mater being sung after a win at home to the home fans. Great tradition, and hopefully we get to see that a lot more this season. So we will see you on Monday. Again, until then, go Dogs.